All right, Jules, let's roll on with the refereeing decisions. That there were two that there may be more. There were two that obviously stood out for me. One was the Casemiro tackle. I personally was surprised that was not a red.
Yeah, it could have certainly a yellow for sure. Then you can discuss the red or not. I mean, I think the most absurd is that the referee gave a foul for Casemiro and for United to the point that you're thinking like, if you look again at the incident and the way Akanji's body is and his leg and where Casemiro come in, you even wonder how you can give a foul for Casemiro, a foul made by Akanji himself when he could have lost his ankle, clearly, because Casemiro goes in with the studs. Maybe
he felt... I'm trying to work it out. The referee is Paul Tierney.
He was great. He was well positioned as well.
I don't think he's a good referee. And look, I know this is not a good week to be critical of English referees, but I want to say this again because people don't seem to understand it. Not all referees are created equal, right? I don't think he's particularly good, and I think he really blew this call. Maybe he was thinking that maybe he was thinking Akanji was somehow obstructing Casemiro. It's the only thing I can think of.
Maybe,
and then maybe he didn't see where the foot went, and maybe the VAR said, well, did he see it clearly? He was in a good position, blah, blah, blah. Maybe VAR can't intervene on a yellow. Maybe VAR said, well, probably should have been a yellow card, should have been
they could only have intervened to give a straight red, which they clearly didn't think it was.
But yeah, that wasn't good.
And that was really early in the game as well, and right by the benches, which you can just imagine. I think it was by the benches, which you can just imagine the reaction of Pep Guardiola, especially, and a few of the City players who were quite mad straight away.
The other point, which I'm sorry, there's rules. They've really simplified this for a long time. The Jack Grealish one, the penalty the penalty that was given. He jumps up to try to head the ball. He doesn't get it. He's still coming down when the ball comes off of Wan-Bissaka. His arm is in the air and it strikes him. I think the directives that are given to referees are very, very clear on this.
No.
Peter Walton had a piece in the Times explaining this. And it's defined as an unnatural position when your arm is above your head, which it was. There's a definition of it. They're not saying your arms can't go up when you jump. It's just they can't go up higher than your head. And there's really no reason why your arm should be higher than your head even when you jump, right? It can be away from your body if it's not. It can be natural. It can be away from your body natural if you're jumping. Here, he's coming back down. His arm is still up there. The fact that he's not looking isn't relevant.
Yeah.
These are the directives that were given.
Yeah.
And the VAR applied
the rules.
I don't know there's much discussion that we can have here.
I think
people keep going on and on.
No, because I think, and this is where maybe we disagree, I just think there's a point where the interpretation of the referee. So we go back, I think we mentioned it the other day, the penalty that City got against Leipzig in the second leg of the last 16 of the Champions League, where I think Ruben Diaz heads the ball and he literally flicks the finger of maybe...
I'm blanking on this.
Henrich or something. Yeah, I can't remember who it was, and it's given as a pen. And of course, the ball touched the fingers like it touches the fingers of Grealish without even changing really the trajectory of the ball or even the pace on the ball or anything like that, which is a bit similar to this one because...
I think that's the big thing that makes it, because if the ball whacks into
if it hits your arm and stop here...
Then I think we would be feeling a little bit different about this.
Yeah.
But the combination of those two things, the fact that the touch was so slight...
Yeah.
I'd be okay with a tweak on the rules.
Me too, completely.
And a level of discretion when it doesn't materially impact anything, which as was the case here.
Yeah.
Basing it on this idea that the arm's in the air, and people say, oh, what's an unnatural position? They've told you.
Yeah.
It's explained.
I'm with you on that. I just think that if I think, and we can easily incorporate, and the new boards of former players, who are like Patrick Vieira and everybody, like you could just say, if the trajectory of the ball doesn't change at all, because it's the slightly touch of the tip of your fingers, for example, like in the case or in the City Leipzig game, then just don't give it. Just don't give it.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.